All right, welcome to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. Rob Pauls, Tony Scott, getting ready to bring you the JV matchup tonight, Tuesday night game against the Ames Little Cyclones. Capitals coming in here off of a good weekend against, remind me who we played, Rob. They're all running together. Sioux City.
Sioux City, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I was going to say Omaha, but that's coming up here shortly. We were talking about that earlier. Anyway, coming up 2 wins over a good Sioux City team. And the Capitals JV team keeps their winning streak going. And go through our Charles Burnell with 10 goals and 15 assists. He's our points leader, 25 points, and he should get some points tonight as he has broken 2 $300 sticks in the last few weeks, and surprisingly, they are both out of warranty by about 3 days. So,
isn't that the way it goes?
Yes, that's what I told Brunel. So hopefully he's got a different brand of stick, and hopefully it doesn't break tonight. Charles Brunel with 36 minutes in penalties. Ian Bragg with 2 power play goals, and Beckett Laprade 1 shorthanded goal. Caleb Noe with 10 wins. Capitals come in here, 22 games played, 37 points on the season, setting 4th in the Midwest High School League, going up against Ames. 25 games played. They have 2 points on the season. So Griff Linder for the Cyclones, 9 goals. Kinley Wilson with 4 assists. Griff Linder with 10 points on the season. Billy Woodward with 82 minutes in penalties. Griff Lindlard with 2 power play goals. Will Baker with 1 shorthanded goal. And Bradley Stratman with 1 win on the season. Let's see, the Capitals, 14, where are we at here? 18-3 on the season. 1 shorthanded or shootout loss. 29 points on the season, 80 goals for, 56 goals against, 203 minutes in penalties, and they are 6-0 win streak.
And away we go.
Capitals have it down on the Cyclones into the ring. Burnell with it with that brand new black stick out there, looking sharp. Capitals have it down to Bragg. Bragg back to Baxter. Baxter back to Mazakowski. Couldn't hang on to it at the blue line.
Just got a little bunched up there at the blue line, and
Yeah, I think he thought Mazakowski was a little bit further over than what he was. Chasing after it is Bragg down below the goal line. Centering pass out front, broken up. Shot save, loose. Back out in front to Davison. Couldn't get the shot off. Shot save again, Stratman. And we're going to get the net that came off. 14-16 left in the first period. Well, Rob, as we talked over the weekend, very, very, very busy month for the Capitals as we will finally catch back up in the league with games played. And
yeah, this is where we got to get points, and JV keeps rolling along. Varsity's got to find their way just a little bit here in this month. And
shot on net, Stratman with the save.
And it kind of starts tonight. Varsity kind of been going up against some pretty good competition. Been in every hockey game they played, so they're not getting blown out in any of those games. But boy, you got to find a way to finish games, and that's kind of what I'm sure Coach Spring's stressing to them too.
Cyclones won the faceoff. They draw it up through center ice. In net today is Mr. Wadden. So nice to see Wadden back and healthy. He was fighting that flu bug. Had it pretty bad, 5 days of the flu. And he said he thought he was going to die.
Sometimes when you have the flu, that's what you feel like.
Cyclones with it in behind their own goaltender, putting the pressure on Miznoga. Out there with Cooper. Nice hard hit from Webb. Played by Cooper on the far wall. In behind the Cyclone goaltender Stratman. Cooper still has it. Spins, goes back the other way. Leaves it there behind the net for Noga. Noga has it now. His turn to try it. Back over on the far side to play it is Cooper. Cooper to Noga down below the goal line. Back out to Myers. And the puck comes free all the way out to center ice, down into the Capitals into the rink. Should be icing on these Cyclones, which it is. 13:09 remaining in the first period. Face off to the stick side. Stratman. Capitals win the face off. Get a Brunell shot off the crossbar. Brunell with a nice ricketts shot. And Stratman's just going to hang on to it and get a face off again. We should have an extra camera on Kristen Brunell right in front of us, so if he breaks that stick, we can see the look on her face. Shot, goal! Jackson Adams with the goal. 12:46 left in the first period.
Just got over the stick shoulder of the goalie there. Nice working the puck behind the net. Gets the feet out front and feeds it right over the shoulder of the goaltender.
.46 left of the first period. 1-0 hockey game. Cyclones win the face-off center ice. They bring it down, and the Capitals into the rink. Played by Bellaso. Capitals getting kind of bunched up. No, Tommy Collins gets it, number 39. Well, I had it totally on Brunell with the assist. Tommy Collins with the goal. Puck goes all the way down. The Capitals in the rink, played by Lanigan. Lanigan on the far side, trying to get it back to Collins. We're the only... Nope, another game tonight, too. Dubuque and Waterloo playing tonight. Get the official score here. Tommy Collins, assist by Charles Brunell. Puck goes all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink, played by Bellis. Bellis in behind his own goaltender. Moves it on the right side of the ice, up to Legler. Legler to DiCarlo. Down into the Cyclones in the rink. Right up to Legler, trying to get it from LaPrade. Back to play it is DiCarlo. Puck comes free out of the offensive zone for the Capitals. Nice hard hit on the far side by LaPrade, and we're going to get a whistle as the puck left the playing surface. Test. Might be a little bit better. Face-off by DiCarlo. Wins the face-off back to Baxter. Baxter tried to just chip it in the zone. Couldn't do it.
Where's that?
Down below the goal line. Back to play is LaPrade. LaPrade has it. To Legler. Legler in behind the goaltender, trying to walk it out front. Trying to get a shot on net. He did. Nice shot by Legler. Puck's loose. Back out to the blue line. Kept in by Mazakowski.
What I'd like to see the Capitals do is not slow down their skates to their opponent. You know,
yes.
Just keep their. Don't lower your effort level down to the team you're playing. Keep going. There we go. See. Skate hard all the way through.
Capitals with it on the near boards, played by Myers, and Capitals dump it back down into the Cyclones in the rink. Chasing after it is Davison. Drake Davison on the near boards. Back to play it is Myers. Myers keeps it in at the blue line. Sent over to the far side. Davison in the corner. Cyclones come up with it. Couldn't hang on to it. Brunell back with it. Centering pass on the far side to Davison. Just couldn't quite get the shot off.
It goes to the net again.
Yes.
And the buzz has come back.
Well, there's a short net cord down there.
Oh, it's the cord?
Yeah. And I just haven't had time between Sunday and today's game to go get one. I think it's going to be an Amazon order.
Yeah. I can bring one in too. I got a ton of them, Tony. I won't miss one.
You'll have to take a look at it, see if you have that.
I'll have to see if I have that type of cord.
Puck's on the far side. Back to play it is Wiersma. Brunell shot, goal! Brunell with the goal, assisted by Wiersma. Hey, I think that stick works just fine. Did you see it? It broke. Charles Brunell with the goal. And Capitals make it a 2-0 hockey game.
Capitals doing a good job just moving the puck around, you know. a lot of Ames players kind of stand around watching that play, and that's what you got to do. Just keep moving it around, keep skating yourself.
Shout out to Loretta Crowley, grandparents of Caleb Noe, watching from Brownstown, Indiana again.
Where is Brownstown? I know.
I looked it up.
Did you look it up?
Very small town. I thought there was a sprint car track there, but I didn't find out there is one. But I swear there's a sprint car driver that's from Brownstown, Indiana. But
all right, well.
Back to the blue line, played by Bellis. Shot on net, saved by Strotman. 9:13 left in the first period, and we're going to get a whistle. Rob, you going to Quad Cities this weekend?
I am.
Good.
I am, and next weekend I'm supposed to be on call, but I'm gonna go to Omaha anyway and take call from Omaha. So.
There you go. Bragg with the face-off for the Capitals. Win the face-off back to Adams to Lanigan. Bragg with it down below the goal line. And here comes. Puck goes all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink, played by Bellis. Puck comes free up through center ice, played by Collins. Collins all the way down. Shot, save, Strotman. Shot goes over the head. Tip goes wide. Played on the near side to Collins. Collins back to Adams. He takes a shot, never made it through. Cyclones chip it off the half boards. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Back in it goes. Capitals chasing after it. Jackson Adams played on the near side by Lanigan. Down in the Capitals in the rink. Bellis chasing after it. He comes up with it on the far side. Here comes Bellis all the way down the left side of the ice. He's got some help from Adams, and shot just went behind the net of Strotman.
A good time for, instead of, trying to get breakaways, is to try to really work on their positional hockey and moving the puck around and passing and trying to set things up here. Be a good night for that.
LaPrade with it. LaPrade on the other side. And Rob, you asked for it, and they did it on the way down.
Yeah.
Going to walk it right out front. Shot saved. Shot save again by Strotman. DeCarlo with it to LaPrade. LaPrade's going to try to walk it out again. No one out front.
Guys work to get open here. Here we go. Good job.
On the far side, Legler up against that Zamboni door. Chips it off the high glass. And the puck comes free all the way out to center ice, played by LaPrade. LaPrade back to Mazakowski. Legler dumps it all the way down, and the Cyclones into the rink. On the far side to play it is DeCarlo. Comes in with a hard hit. That would have been checking from behind on Sunday. A hip check.
Yeah, I've seen a few things here already that they're just going to let go.
Shot on net, saved by Wadden. Sit over to the far side. Yep, there we go. We got it. That's what I was talking about. Going to get a boarding call.
Well, I think he's let a few things go, and I think he doesn't want this game to get out of hand. So you got to start calling. Something.
Going to get 2 and a 10 for boarding DeCarlo into the sin bin. The Capitals will be on the Des Moines printing penalty kill. Big or small, give Tyler Scott a call for all your printing needs. And Becca LaPrade's going to come over and serve the 2 minutes. 6:36 left in the first period. Bragg chasing after it, and just couldn't quite catch up to it. Nice shorthanded try by Bragg. And Brunell with it now. Another shorthanded try by the Capitals. Brunell in behind the goaltender, Strotman. Cyclones pick it up, send it off the high glass into the... They let that go? He didn't see it. That came off the netting.
Yeah.
Jeez. Wow.
Well, like I said,
we'll keep it going, I guess, today.
Can't let everything.
Yeah.
Can't let everything go, but that one was pretty obvious.
Well, and to Nick Meyer, he was not looking up at should not have been looking up at the netting, I guess I should say. He was watching the players in front of him. On the near side to play it. Cyclones with it on the half boards. Picked off by Bragg. Bragg on the far side. Might have some help here. He does. Brunel, shot save. Stratman. Going to be a slashing call on the Cyclones. 5:33 left in the first period. We're going to play off some 4-on-4 hockey as number 28 for the Cyclones goes to the sin bin. Linder into the penalty box.
Well, even though Brunel still got the shot off, but I don't think Linder had a choice but to slash there because, I mean, it was going to be – he was going to put that in the goal if he didn't.
Cyclones with it on the far side, and that's going to be icing on the Cyclones. 5:21 left in the period. Capitals with it on the Cyclone stick side of the goalie. Fires it, shot goes wide. On the near side to play it is Davison. And the Cyclones able to chip it free all the way down into the Capitals in the ring. Mazakowski catches up to it, spins, turns, brings it. Well, going to hang on to it. Thought he was going to bring it back to Baxter. Puck comes free, back down into the corner on the left side, played by Baxter, sent over to the far side. Rob, did you have to leave work early today to make it here by 5? Or?
No, I was fortunate enough to get out on time. It's
Capitals on the Little Debbie Snack Cake power play as Laprade comes out of the penalty box, serving the penalty for DeCarlo. 5-on-4 hockey for 58 seconds. Capitals working it across the blue line. Laprade with it. Laprade did not take the shot. I thought he was going to at least take the shot there.
Like what the Capitals are doing here,
yep.
Working they're allowing, giving time and space, work it around.
Shot save again by Stratman. And that was Cooper knocking on the door.
Stratman double stacking.
Yes, that's old-time hockey there.
Well, so far the Capitals are treating this like a shooting gallery right now. I don't know if there's even a shot on. Is there a shot on goal?
Man, I don't think I remember calling it yet. I'm going to say probably not. Jack Wadden, one save. Capitals have it now at the blue line. Back to play it is Noga. Noga on the half boards. Left there for Webb. Right out front, and the net's going to come off. Nice shot by Cooper. Just a little bit outside of Stratman there, but Cooper had the right idea. Face-off to the glove side of Stratman. Cooper with the face-off, draws it into the corner to Noga. Back to the point to Myers, and he couldn't hang on to it. And Cyclones clear it all the way out. No icing as 7 seconds remaining on the Linder penalty. I think Loretta Crowley says yes, there is Browntown Raceway. Fires a shot on net, saved by Stratman, loose. And who was that? Gabe Myers trying to get a shot off, and he's going to get right back on it.
So I wonder, now it's going to be in the back of your mind, what are they racing?
Yes,
right?
I will look it up. Intermission. We got to have a 2-minute intermission here coming up. Capitals have it over to Noga. Noga below the red line, back out front now. Sent over to Myers.
So you're just giving my partner over here just a little bit of a nugget of what he wants to know. And
yep. Well, the race season officially starts as I'm streaming from Florida down by Daytona Beach, the Volusia County Raceway. I'm streaming the modified race.
Yeah, isn't that the theme of the Super Bowl's over? Let's go racing.
Yep, that is it. And this is they'll have 2 weeks of dirt track racing before the Daytona 500. So it's my Uncle Bill is at this racetrack tonight, as he lives about 10 miles from this racetrack. Cyclones with it up through center ice. Fires it, shot, saved by Wadden. Back out to the top side, picked off by Adams. 2 minutes remaining in the period. All right, so we got some update on Brownstown. Yes, thank you. Brownstown Car Racing is located next to the Jackson County Jail. That's convenient. And is quite the attraction. They have one stoplight in town, too. So
that's a racing town.
Yep, that's a racing town. You get drunk at the racetrack and get arrested. You just take you right across the street to the jail. Betsy's laughing at me. I've seen it. I go to Knoxville Nationals for 2 weeks in August, and they have a portable jail down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they. You have to be careful down there. Bragg with the face-off for the Capitals. .126 left in the period. Shot on the side of the net, played by Bragg. Bragg out to try to get Atlantica, and Cyclones pick it off. They bring it up through center ice. Played on the far side by Bellis, and Bellis forces the turnover. Gets it to Burnell. Burnell on the far side. Burnell's going to try to walk it out front. Passed it to Davison, and just a little bounce there and couldn't hang on to it. Sent over to the far side, down in the Capitals' end of the rink. Played by Burnell. Cyclones keep it in at the blue line. 55 seconds remaining in the period. Voss with it for the Cyclones. Turnover by the Cyclones. Here comes Bragg. Bragg gets it up Burnell. Burnell's in on the right side. Tried to get a shot out. Century pass out to Bragg. On net, Strotman with a save.
What, Betsy doesn't like racing or what? You don't watch racing?
Yeah, she's laughing about the jail being right next door to the racetrack.
Like here in Iowa, you get every type of racing.
Yes.
You know, figure eight racing, all sorts of crazy stuff.
Capitals have it on the far side, played by Legler. Shot on net, save, loose, shot, save again. Back out to the top side. Shot, save, Strotman, and the net comes off. 15.3 seconds remaining.
Well, I tell you what, Strotman's keeping him in the game. I mean, the amount of shots that goalie's faced right now it's 2-0 game. Could easily be 4 or 5-0.
Adams with the face-off for the Capitals out there with LaPrade and Legler. Back on the backside, Baxter and Mazakowski. Played on the half boards by LaPrade. Kept in at the blue line by Baxter. And the puck comes free all the way out to center ice. And that's going to do it after one period of play. The Capitals up 2-0. And out shooting the Cyclones 17-2. Rob Paulus and I are going to take a 2-minute break and be back with the second period action. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. All right, back with you, Des Moines Capitals Hockey, live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube tonight. Rob Pauls, Tony Scott, and I bringing you the broadcast. Cuts up 2-0. Wearing their white jerseys going to your left on the screen. Cyclones wearing their black going to your right on the screen. Adams with it, top of the circle, hash marks. Couldn't get the shot off, played by Legler. And the Cyclones are going to bring it on the far side. Up through center ice, picked off by Adams again. Adams has it on the right side. Got Legler cutting to the net. Shot save again. Strotman with 2 saves. And Legler a little extra shove.
I think he got shoved first.
Yeah.
And I think the Ames player will think twice about doing that again.
Yeah. 14-15 left in the second. Capitals win the faceoff. Cooper wins the faceoff over to Noga, I'm sorry. Back to Webb. Webb on the left side, and the corner it goes. Played by Cooper for the Capitals. Tied up on the end boards. Still not going anywhere. And now the puck comes free out to the blue line. Wiersma keeps it in. Fires that shot. Tipped in front over the head of the goaltender Strotman. And Wilson was it for the Cyclones. Comes the Cyclones back the other way. Nice hit by Myers. Myers didn't move that kid. A kid bigger than him. Didn't move him much, but Myers did put the hit on. Puck comes free all the way out to the Capitals' offensive side of the ice. Tipped on net, saved by Strotman. And the Capitals have it on the blue line to Myers. Myers fires it, shot save.
Get that puck down, like I say.
Yep.
Don't want it up around the chest.
That worked the other night, the other day, Sunday or Saturday.
Yep.
Here comes Cyclones back the other way, down into the Capitals in the rink. Nice defensive move by Wiersma, and Wiersma is going to come up with it, bring it back the other way, down into the Cyclones into the rink. Wiersma with it, centering past to Legler, tipped off his stick, sent over to the far side. Played by Myers. And the Capitals send it back down into the Cyclones' defensive side of the ice. And the Capitals come in offsides. Capitals with it down in the Cyclones in the rink, played by Adams. Back to Bellis, fires it right out in front, tipped by Legler. Couldn't get it on net, set wide again by Collins. Legler into the corner now, digging it out. Nice shot by Legler, and Strotman makes the save. 12:08 left in the second. Capitals are going to change it up, bring Burnell, Bragg, and Davison out there for the Capitals. Bellis and Lanigan on the point. Sent over to the far side, played by Davison. Centering pass out front, broken up by the Cyclones. Capitals chip it back in, but they have to touch up. They tag up, come back into the zone, played on the far side. Davison gets to it first, leaves it there for a Bragg. And the Cyclones turn and bring it in behind their own goaltender on the half boards. Here comes the Cyclones up the right-hand side of the ice. Picked off by Burnell. Burnell's coming in the left side. Fires that shot, saved by Strotman. Left there for Bragg on the half boards. Sent over to the behind the net to Davison. 11:25 left in the second period. Capitals up by 2. And the Cyclones have it at the blue line, picked off by Bragg. Bragg has it on the near side. And Voss comes up with it for the Cyclones. Cyclones dump it down into the Capitals in the rink, in behind the net. To play it is Lanigan. Lanigan up to Davison. Capitals break it out, get it Burnell. Burnell's got one to beat. Burnell 1-0 coming in. Oh, could not get the backhanded shot off, just a little bit outside. Nice stop for Burnell. He could have got that backhanded shot off. That would have been a goal. Had the goalie down. Played by Legler on the far side. Puck goes all the way out to center ice. Back to play it is Baxter. Baxter up the left side of the ice, across the blue line. Baxter is going to go end-to-end. Shot off the post. Nice shot by Baxter. Rings the post. And we're going to get a whistle. Face-off's coming down into the Cyclones into the ring. Legler, Collins, Mazakowski, Baxter, and LaPrade out there for the Capitals. Back out to the blue line, played by Baxter. Fires that shot, goes wide past the goaltender, Stratman. On the near side to Mazakowski. Puck comes free, back out to center ice. One-on-one coming back the other way. And the Cyclone player throws it at the net, comes off a stick up into the high netting, and we get a whistle. Face off to the stick side of Wadden for the Caps. Collins with the face off for the Capitals with Baxter, Mazakowski, LaPrade, and Legler out there for the Capitals.
See if the Capitals can pick up their skates here a little bit, kind of.
Cyclones has it in behind their own goaltender on the near side, down below the goal line. Cyclones on the half boards. Brings it up through the neutral zone, across the blue line. Mazakowski stays with it. He first forces the turnover. And the Capitals come up with a Legler with it. Legler to Mazakowski. Dumps it down into the Cyclones in the ring. Skating after it is Collins. Collins comes up with a shot on net, saved by Stratman. As the puck was just laying free on the side of the net, and Tommy Collins able to get to it.
Mr. DiCarlo gets out of the box.
Oh, good. He served his 2 and a 10. Cooper with the face-off out there with Webb and Noga. Kept in at the blue line by Myers, out there with Wiersma. Capitals at the blue line, shot by Wiersma, shot on net, saved by Stratman. Well, Stratman's definitely getting a workout tonight.
Well, yeah, and what do they say? We have like 20 shots on goal
probably
with that one, and seems like a lot more. 25.
25.
Yeah.
25 to 2 on shots, and that icing on the Cyclones. 8:40 left in a second. Oh, we're going to get a penalty. Sorry, no icing. Wiersma's going in the sin bin. 2 minutes slashing. Capitals be on the Des Moines printing penalty kill. Give Tyler Scott a call for all your printing needs. Capitals clear it all the way down into the Cyclones in the rink. Webb, Cooper, Bellis, and Myers out there for the Capitals. I smell a shorthanded goal coming, Rob.
Yeah, the Capitals have put a lot of pressure on them, and
Cyclones with it down their defensive side of the ice. Sent over to the far side, down the left side of the ice, down into the Capitals' offensive side. Fires it on net, saved by Wadden. Nice scoring opportunity for the Cyclones. Here comes the Caps back the other way. Webb's on the right side of the ice with him. Got Cooper on the left, brings it all the way down. Fires a shot over the head of Stratman. And here comes the Cyclones, 3-on-3 coming back the other way. Nice poke check by Myers. And the Capitals force the turnover and bring it down into the Cyclones, the defensive side of the ice. Cyclones pick it up, send it to the far side, up through the neutral zone. Loose puck at the blue line. Centering pass out front. Myers lifted the stick up, so the player couldn't get this. Here comes Myers back the other way. Short-handed try, comes in one-on-one, fires a shot, goal! Myers with a short-handed goal makes it a 3-0 hockey game.
Just good hustle play there. Picks up the puck, goes to the center, which they gave him, and top shelf right over the glove of the goaltender.
What did I say about 30 seconds ago?
You say you're going to have shorter. Yeah. Nostradamus over here.
Well, the Capitals are a pretty good penalty kill unit for the JV team.
Yeah. I was going to say, Ames did a pretty good job on their first time entering the zone, and after that, they got all their guys bunched up in one zone, and that doesn't bode too well for you usually. Makes it easy to defend.
Cyclones with it now. Across the blue line, down into the Capitals inner rink. Shot on net, saved by Wadden. Sent over to the far side to Noga. Kept in at the blue line. Shot again from the blue line, and Wadden hangs on to it. 6:43 left in the second period. 4 seconds left on the Wiersma penalty. Feels like it's getting colder up here, Rob, as we go on. I can feel that draft in here.
It's not too well insulated.
No, you look up now. Face-off to the stick side of Wadden. DiCarlo wins the face-off, draws it to Baxter. The Capitals able to clear it out. Wadden comes up out of this penalty box, sent over to the far side. Shot towards the net, picked off by Mazakowski, sent on the half boards, played by DiCarlo. DiCarlo comes in with a hard hit. Puck comes free, back out to center ice, played by Adams. Adams has it for the Capitals. He's turning, Burns coming back the other way, up through center ice, down the right side of the ice. Got some room, centering pass out front, and DiCarlo or Collins could get the shot off. Back out to center ice it goes, played by Baxter, sent over to the far side by Collins. And the Capitals able to dump it back in their offensive zone, played by Adams. Adams has it on the far side of the ice. Into the corner. Tried to walk it around was Collins for the Capitals. Sent over to the half boards. And the Cyclones bring it up through the neutral zone, back on defense, Lanigan and Bellis. The Capitals forced a turnover, brings it to Adams. Back out to center ice it goes. DiCarlo with it. Couldn't hang on to it. Cyclones pick it up, bring it down into the Capitals in the rink. They dump it down to the right-hand corner. Played by Bellis. Bellis in behind his goaltender. Sent over to the far side to Lanigan. Lanigan back to DiCarlo. And the Cyclones played on the right side of the ice. Down into the corner. Nice hard hit by Lanigan. And the Cyclones try to tip it out front. Saved by Wadden. 5:04 left of the second. Send all your emails to Betsy Kruger for the camera work tonight. Tell her how much you love Betsy Kruger being on the camera.
Yeah, she thinks this is her last go-around tonight.
Is this your last parent duty? Oh, my gosh, we lose Betsy Kruger for the year. It's her last parent duty ever.
There's a state tournament, too, which, yeah.
Betsy Kruger's a senior mom.
We'll recruit her for the state tournament JV.
There you go.
We won't make the senior mom do it on the varsity.
So Capitals bring it all the way in. Shot on net, saved by Strotman. Rebound shot, save. And Davison with the shot on net. Yeah.
Tries to jam it past the goalie. And
then Bragg falls up. Bragg looking at the blade of his stick. Wants to know what the heck happened there. .441 left in the second.
Well, it's the start of a new week. You know, Brunel hasn't broken a stick yet this week.
Yeah.
So
give it time. Capitals on shot, save Stratman. 4:35 left. Face off to the stick side of Stratman. Bragg, Davison, and Burnell on the front line for the Capitals. On the defensive side, Myers and Wiersma. What are they waiting on?
We kicked him out of the circle.
There we go. Face-off won by the Capitals. Cyclones clear it out, though. Send it up through the neutral zone. Played by Myers. Myers gets it to Bragg. Oh, knee on knee and no call. Capitals have it. Davison shot. Save Stratman. As Davison comes in and gets a nice shot on net. Nice pass from Burnell. Face-off to the stick side of Stratman. Capitals win the face-off. Played it to Legler. Legler back to Wiersma. Wiersma back to Legler on the short wall. Fires it. Shot. Save. I'm with you, Rob. Get those shots down.
Yeah, those ones right into the chest of the goaltender are pretty easy. Listen to me talk like I'm a goalie.
Yeah. We probably couldn't even get the shot off.
Yeah.
Cyclones win the face-off. They bring it back the other way across the blue line. Picked off by Wiersma. Wiersma up to Legler. Legler's got some room. He gets around him. 1-on-0 coming in by Legler. Shot save.
Just a good job of the goaltender staying with that. I'm pretty impressed with Stratman. Yeah. He's held up, you know. I mean, probably close to over 30 shots already in the second period.
You're close. 30 shots, right at 30 shots. You called it.
That's usually a whole game production, you know, at this league, you know, and
we got Noon, Colorado watching, North Carolina watching, Phyllis watching from Des Moines. Sorry, guys, I just now jumped on our Facebook page and see all the messages. On the near side of play to DeCarlo. DeCarlo back to Legler. Legler out to Bellis. Fires it. Shot tipped. Saved by Stratman. On the near side. Back to the far side to LaPrade. Cyclones play it on the half boards and bring it up through neutral zone. Picked off by Bellis. Bellis leaves it there for LaPrade. Here comes Cyclones. They dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. 2:52 left in the second. Caps up by 3. Shot on net, save. Penalty coming on DeCarlo again. Going to get a roughing call on DeCarlo.
No, 12 minutes wasn't long enough.
Yeah, shit. DeCarlo. Well, he'll add to his penalty minutes.
I'll have to give his dad a hard time. Come to watch your son and see him in the penalty box.
Why, you want to order pizza? Yeah, order a pizza. Yeah. Shot on net, saved by Wadden. Back to the blue line, left there for a Cyclone. Shot on net, save. Shot. Save again by Wadden. And Wadden got all twisted up there.
Yeah, like see, these Capitals keep moving here. Keep moving your feet. Don't get caught standing around.
On the near side to play it is Noga. Shorthanded try. Noga's shot just goes wide. And the Capitals get it back out to the neutral zone. Cyclones dump it down And the Capitals in the rink, picked off by Mazakowski. Mazakowski has it in behind the Capitals goaltender, and we got a player down hurt. It looks like Mazakowski, and he's slow to get up.
He got kind of sandwiched up against the boards by two Ames players.
And the Cyclones with it, bring it in, and Mazakowski's trying to get to the bench slowly. Played on the near side, played by Baxter, and Matt Mazakowski finally gets to the Capitals bench, and we'll keep an eye on him as he slowly climbs over the boards. And it looks like our trainer's talking to him. Back off to the play here. The Capitals try to get a shot off, and the Cyclones bring it up through center ice. And that was a short conversation between Matt Mazakowski and our trainer, Caitlin. And he must be all right. Capitals have it on the right side of the ice, all the way down into the Capitals in the rink. Linder with it. 1 minute remaining in the period. Back out to Voss. Voss has it for the Cyclones. Backhanded shot and just goes wide. Played by Myers for the Capitals. Capitals back to full strength as DiCarlo comes out of the penalty box. Played by Myers. Shot, save.
I tell you what, Myers is a tough kid. I was just watching him down there at the other end, and he went to check that big guy for Ames, and I think the big guy for Ames almost picked him up as he checked. He went like sideways into the guy.
That will not slow Mr. Myers down.
No, he's not. Say he's a tough kid.
Yeah, tough kid.
He's not afraid of anybody.
Nope. Capitals have it up to Wiersma. 4 seconds remaining in the period. One more shot here, maybe? Nope, not going to have quite time. Yep, they did get a shot off. I count it. Caps up 3-0 after 2 periods of play. Goals by... Oh, I didn't realize. Brock DiCarlo with 2 goals. He's having a... Brock DiCarlo with 2 goals. Jake Wiersma with... Wait, that's not right. Is that right? No. I was looking at penalties. Sorry.
He does lead in that.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't remember calling his name. Tommy Collins with a goal. Charles Burnell with a goal. And Gabe Myers with a goal. Jake Wiersma and Charles Burnell both with assists. And Brock DiCarlo with 3 penalties. We'll be back for third period action in 15-20 minutes. Thanks for listening to Moines Capitals Hockey. All right, back with you. Des Moines Capitals hockey. Third period action underway. Ames. Gosh, I'm surprised they didn't blow the whistle there.
I haven't seen that.
I have never seen that. We'll explain that here in a second when we get a whistle. Puck's in the near corner. Ames wearing their black jerseys going to your left on the screen, and the Cyclones, and the Capitals wearing their white going to your right. I don't know if I made sense there or not, but you guys got to figure out. Ames in the black, Capitals in the white. And somebody thanked us from Ames. They're home with not feeling good, and they're able to watch the big kid from Ames play out here. So
that was the kid I was talking about that
ran over Adams.
When Adams jumped into him to try to check him, and it looks like he picked him up like a baby.
Yes. So we're glad we could bring you the broadcast. I'm glad you. And I apologize. I don't know all the Ames kids out there, but I try to announce the ones I can. The ones I can pronounce and get right. So Capitals down on the far side, and we'll get a whistle. We'll still explain what we saw the goalie do there. Shot just went wide of Stratman on the near side to play it. Played by Noga. Noga to Webb, back out to Myers. And the Cyclones pick it up, bring it up through the neutral zone. Voss has it for the Cyclones. Capitals pick it off, though, bring it back the other way. Webb has it on the far side. Webb with it now looking for some help. Back out front, backhanded shot, save. Sent into the corner by Noga. And the Cyclones come up with it. I don't have this roster in front of me. So what?
And we're going to get a penalty on Ames, a trip there against Capitals. Myers got tripped up as he was coming up the ice with the puck. Number 12 for Ames will go into the sin bin.
I think that's number 12. Is that
Purtle?
That's who she's watching.
Well,
he's in the sin bin. He's the big kid.
He was trying to make a play on the puck and just got the skate of Myers and served 2 minutes.
So when we were talking about the Cyclone goaltender, usually when the puck comes on the back of the net, on the back side of the net, and it lays there for a little while, the ref will blow the whistle. But he did not blow the whistle, so the goalie just, on his side of the net, just put his blocker on it and popped it off, kind of like you
would do in practice.
Yeah, and they let it go.
We usually seen that in game.
Usually get a whistle. I was going to say you do that on the inside of your awning on your camper to get the water off. That's what I was going to relate to. The Capitals have it now. Back to Myers. Maybe I'm just wishing it was camping season. Capitals have it now. I'm working on the power play. Myers to DiCarlo. DiCarlo down to Legler. Back out to Myers on the top side. Played by DiCarlo. Sent over to the far side to Wiersma for the Capitals. Fires it on net and saved by Stratman. Nice save by Stratman. 1:16 remaining in the penalty to number 12.
Boy, the goalie for Ames is seeing the puck really well, though. I mean, some of the goals he's given up, he's really had no chance at.
12:11 left in the third period. Capitals on the road this weekend, going over to play 2 JV games over in the Quad City, Saturday and Sunday. Then we'll get another weekday game on a Thursday against the Oak Leafs. That'll be our final meeting between those two teams. And this is our final meeting with the Cyclones. I think we started out our preseason game this year with the Cyclones early in September or so. Capitals with it now. Back to Baxter. Baxter on the half boards. Fires a shot saved by Stratman. And the Cyclones able to chip it out. Brings it all the way down into the Capitals in the rink. Back to play it as Wadden. Wadden leaves it there for Bellis. The flying V, it looked like there for a second. Here comes the Caps on the right side. Burnell with it. On the half board. Spins, stops, looking for some help. Back to Baxter. Baxter, Burnell. Drop pass back to Davison. Davison on the far side to Bellis, and Bellis dumps it down in the corner. 10 seconds remaining in the penalty to number 12, Portel. And the Cyclones clear it up out of play into the Cyclone bench, and we're going to get a whistle. 10:53 left in the third, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Capitals send out Adams, Legler, and Collins. Back to play it on the defensive side, Mazakowski and Baxter. Sent over to the far side, Mazakowski with it. Up to Legler, Legler on the far side. Oh, hard hit on the far side. Kind of two players ran into each other, and luckily they both get up. Baxter has an out top circle, fires a shot, goes wide to Strotman. Backhanded play by Legler, sends it down and deep in behind the goaltender. Sit on the near side to Collins. Collins back to Adams. Adams to Baxter. Back out top side. Adams fires a shot on the near side of the goaltender. On the short side. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Down into the Capitals end of the rink it goes. Played by Mazakowski. Mazakowski in behind the goal line. Cyclones pick it up in the corner though. 9:45 left in the third period. Puck goes all the way in. Shot on net. Saved by Adams. And the puck comes free up to Voss. Voss on the near side. Cyclones have it in behind their own goaltender. Sent over to the far side. Almost picked up by Webb. And the puck comes free out to center ice. Played by Bellis. Bellis back to Myers. The puck goes all the way down on the Cyclones' defensive side of the ice. Puck comes free, back out to center ice. Adams plays it. Adams up to Webb. Webb's got a full head of steam coming back the other way. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Steered off into the corner. Played by Cooper. Cooper down on the far side. Cyclones with it now across the blue line down into the Capitals in the ring. Number 12, Portel with it, shot off the high glass, and we're going to get a whistle. Number 12 with a nice shot there, got deflected at the last second. 8:32 left in the third.
Yeah, the third period so far being dominated by the Capitals in the offensive zone, and finally Ames gets a face-off awarded in their own offensive zone.
Cooper with the face-off for the Capitals with Lanigan and Bellis, Noga, and Webb out there for the Capitals. Capitals win the face-off, draw it up through the neutral zone. Played on the far side. Well, Rob, hats off to this Cyclone team so far. You know, they're having a very tough season, but looks like they're still having fun out there, being competitive and playing clean. Some teams in this league
get down by a couple goals
and don't play as clean as what Cyclones are playing, especially the fourth meeting between the two teams. We're lucky, almost too many men on the ice.
Yeah.
They thought about calling it, and they did not.
It's a weekday game.
Yes.
Tony, you can always tell.
Yes, you can. Yep. And a shot save, went through the legs of Strotman, popped out on the far side. Played by Cooper. Cooper sends it on the half boards. Up on the near side, Myers. Myers reaches for a pass to LaPrade. Down in the corner it goes on the right-hand side. Who are we down? Oh, we're down Tanner Gay in this lineup tonight, it looks like. That's why we seen some guys get double shifted. Got some time, extra ice time tonight. Puck comes down and the Cyclones into the rink. Or then the Capitals into the rink, sorry. Cyclones had it. Puck comes free, back out to center ice. Almost. Nope. Turnover by the Caps. Nice job by the Cyclones, but the Caps will bring it up this time. Long pass over to LaPrade. LaPrade got caught up in his skates and sent all the way down on the left side of the ice. Down on the far side. Squirts free, back out to center ice. Wiersma with it. Wiersma across the blue line. Left there for Legler. Fires it off the shin pads, off to the near boards. DeCarlo with it on the half boards. Bouncing puck loose. Shot saved by Strotman.
Oh my gosh,
what a nice save by Strotman.
Yeah, incredible save by Strotman. Just kind of launched himself over across and got a body on that puck.
That young man is definitely getting some shots on net. Cyclones have it on the half boards. They bring it up through the neutral zone, picked off by DeCarlo. DeCarlo for the Capitals with it. Trying to get the puck to settle down. And, hard into the boards. That's going to be a penalty on number 28 as and he's going to get I think he might be getting more than just two and a Davison into the penalty box. I think he might be the one who got the unsportsmanlike. Linder in there for the Cyclones. Oh. Nope. Skate 5-on-5 hockey as Linder is going to get 2 and a 10 for boarding, I think, and Davison is going to get the 2 for unsportsmanlike.
Nope.
Nope, no 2 and a 10. Nope, must just got a 2. I thought he called 2 and a 10. What do we know? Yep, see, they're confused as they hit the horn.
It's called coincidentals.
Yep, coincidentals.
I don't understand what he called there.
I'm not sure either.
Boarding, is it cross-check?
I don't know. We got Davison's in there for unsportsmanlike. That's been registered on Point Streak, and still waiting on the Point Streak to get updated here.
Huh. Okay.
He did get 2 and a 10.
So they got one guy in the box.
Oh, so it's coincidentals. So you don't have to bring a guy in the box. That's what's confusing us.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He just stays in there for
right. Yep.
12 minutes.
Yep. .5:31 left in the third period. The Capitals have it on the far side, played by Mazakowski. Mazakowski back out to center ice with it. Chasing after it is Baxter. Played by Mazakowski in behind the Capitals goaltender. Played off the half boards up to Burnell. Burnell to Bragg, and we're going to get a whistle. Offsides? Offsides on the Capitals. 5:02 left in the third period. Well, our lounge is pretty full up there tonight as it's pretty chilly out here in the arena. I think a lot of people staying up in that lounge, keep them warm. Did you go up and get warm, Rob, during the
intermission? Yeah, a little bit.
Played on the near side by LaPrade. LaPrade back to Bragg. Shot save. Burnell with it. And the puck comes free back out to center ice. Mazakowski with it. Played by Baxter. Baxter to Bragg. On the far side. Bragg with it to LaPrade. Bouncing puck loose. Fires it off the crossbar. That took a weird hop. The Capitals have it now. Baxter, he skates it down the left side of the ice, stays with it. He brings it into the right-hand corner on the near side, played by Burnell. The puck comes free, back out to center ice. Number 12 has it for the Cyclones, brings it down into the Capitals, into the rink. 12 has it. Centering pass out front, broken up. Bragg picks it up. And number 12 has it again. Shot fired on net, saved by Wadden. Fires it, shot off the crossbar from Baker. From number 21 for the Cyclones, probably the best scoring opportunity the Cyclones had there in this third period. Lanigan with it on the near board. Sent over to the far side to play it as Bellis. Collins has it. Collins back to Bellis. And the Capitals clear it up to center ice. Chasing after it is Legler. Kept in at the blue line. Nope, did not keep it in. As Capitals delayed offsides, they touch up. The Cyclones bring it back the other direction. Sent over to the far side, played by Bellis. Bellis up to the red line, picked up by the Cyclones. And here comes the Caps back the other way. Bellis up to Legler. Legler on the right side. Fires it on net, saved by Cyclone goaltender Strotman. 2:57 left in the third period. Davison out of the penalty box. Face off to the glove side of Strotman. Capitals, Adams with the face off, and the Cyclones win the face off. Turn it over though. Legler has it top side of the circle, fires it there. That time he got it low. Shot on net, saved by Strotman. Sitting off into the corner. Collins chasing after it. Collins beats him to the puck, and it's going to go up in the protective netting. Get a whistle. 2:40 left in the third.
Well, Strotman continuing to be stingy. You know, a lot of the plays been down here on this end, and
see what shots he has.
Ames goalie up to the task.
37-8. Capitals win the faceoff. Draw it on the far side to Wiersma. Wiersma has it down below the goal line. Shot on net, saved by Strotman. Loose. 2:25 left in the third. We're going to get a whistle. Going to get a face-off on the stick side of Strotman. Well, how many games Cyclones have left here? Cyclones with 6 games remaining after this game tonight. Capitals back out to the Myers. Myers with it, couldn't hang on to it. Cyclones pick it up on the near side. Here comes number 12 all the way down in the Capitals in the rink.
There goes
And
Mr.
Myers. Yeah, Myers with a big hip check on him and forces the puck to come loose. On the near side, back to play to Zanoga. Back to Voss. Voss fires it. Picked off by Wiersma. And Voss comes up with a shot on net, saved by Wadden. 1:30 left in the third period. Just a reminder, we'll get this game closed out and be back in about 40 minutes with the varsity game.
Thought I smelled something.
I can smell pizza. Cyclones with it on the far side. Bouncing puck loose up through the neutral zone. Back to play it as Wiersma down on his defensive side of the ice for the Capitals. Played by Laprade. Laprade has it now on the left side of the ice, down on the offensive side. Shot on net just off the shoulder of the goaltender Strotman, and the puck comes free all the way out to center ice. 1 minute remaining in the period. Puck comes all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Shot on net, saved by Wadden. Sent off to the near corner, played by Baxter. Fires that shot. Goes wide of the goaltender, but Wadden gets a glove on it anyway, hangs on to it with 40.7 seconds remaining in the third period. Face off to the stick side of Capitals goaltender. Capitals win the face off, draw it to Baxter. Baxter chips it off the high glass and kept in by number 12 for the Cyclones. And the Capitals pick it off, though. They bring it back the other way. 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Fires it shot off the shin pads into the corner. Centering pass out front to Davison, and penalty coming up on the Cyclones. And 17 seconds remaining, and the Cyclones are going to go 2 minutes for cross-checking, and the Capitals be on a very short. I haven't gave any love to our milk people today, so they're going to get this power play. Capitals be on the Pickett Finch Creamery power play. Look for all your favorite Pickett Finch Creamery products at all the grocery stores in the metro area.
Chocolate milk goes well with the Little Debbie snack
Yes,
cakes.
it does. Very well with Little Debbie snack cake. Back on the near side to play it is Baxter. Baxter has it with 10 seconds remaining in the period. And the Capitals are going to pick up their 19th win of the season, and they'll be 19-3. And that will be their Capitals' 23rd game played. 9 games remaining for the Capitals. Rob Paulus, Tony Scott signing off here as the Capitals come up with a 3-0 victory, and we'll be back. And I'll be back. I think Rob's got to do PA tonight. I'll be back with varsity action in about 40 minutes. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey.